Is oh, what's going on, guys? Jack from superlaxbros here, and I'm gonna show you a cross knot that I kind of created. It's off of something that Mark Matthews does with his sticks, but really I didn't watch East Coast Guy's full thing on it. I just know he does something funky where he uses the 9 diamond row rather and the 10 diamond row rather than just the 10. So I'll show it to you. I'm going to be stringing this up in an STX Viper 2 head. I think it's a good head. Make sure to keep up with the channel just to see what the so that you can see the review that I'm going to make on that me and my brother are going to make for this head. I think it's fairly decent. Anyways, so first thing, I've already done the top string. It's like just a regular 9 diamond top. It's gonna have, I didn't make it very tight. I should have tightened everything up, but who cares? So the first thing you're gonna do when you're doing this is see the I'm using volt hard mesh. It sucks. I just finished stringing ahead with wax mesh. I'm so mad with this. I can't even say how hard it is to string. Anyways, let me move this. That's my mic. So, if I'm leaning over like this, it's so that I can talk into my mic louder. So, if I get like louder as I move towards the left or right of your screen, I can't tell. My head's inverted right now because I'm looking at the camera. But yeah, so it's a little bit weird. I can move that over here, and then so I'm leaning because I'm already sitting kind of off to this side. So my left is your right, my right is your left. Alright, I get it now. So the first thing you're going to do with a Viper, I skip the top hole, this top hole, just because it's an awkward hole to string with. So I do it, I loop the first 10 diamond row down, and now it's time for the funky knot that I made. Where is the frickin' end? Alright, here it is. So first, you're going to, just like a regular SI, you're going to go through the top of the 10 diamond row. But instead of going through the through the sidewall, you're going to go through the outside of the, I also skip this hole because it's a weird hole, another weird hole to string. You're going to go through this, you're going to go through the sidewall. Crap. Get ready. Oh, I hate stringing sometimes. This is pain in the backside. Alright, you're going to go through this hole. Pull it all out, pull all the slack out. I did it again. Oh good, I didn't do it again. And then you're gonna want, see how you made this loop thing right here? You're gonna want to go down through that, up through this, up through the 9 diamond row that's right above it, and then through the loop that you made, and then pull it tight. This basically pulls it down tighter, like a little bit tighter than an interlock in an SI. A lot tighter, actually. Yeah, it pulls it down way tighter than my interlocks did. That's amazing. Alright. So I'm going to do one more of those. Maybe I'll go down, maybe I'll skip another hole. That might be a little bit loose, but who cares? I'll try it. So you're going to want to go through the top of the mesh, that next 10 diamond row, through the sidewall, through the inside of the sidewall. Alright, make sure I didn't mess up. Alright, make sure you're not going through any loops. And then next, what you're going to want to do is go through the top of this spot that you just made between the mesh and the sidewall. So see how I have this loop right here, in between, right there. You're going to want to go down through that, and then up through through that 9 diamond row. And then you're gonna, my computer screen just blacked out. And then, after you go through that 9 diamond row, you're gonna want to go through this loop that you made. That was my little brother. He was inside my room. And then you're gonna want to go through that loop and pull it tight as you can possibly get it. Sometimes when you're stringing with hard mesh, it helps to have needle nose pliers on hand, just because they don't tear your fingers up. Like, I think I'm already starting to get little tiny rope burns, if you can see those, and they hurt a lot. I'm not lying, they suck balls. Alright, so after you pull that tight, I'm going to do one more of those, just because. Now this is basically what I'm stringing for my little brother. Really. This is turning into Eli Gal's weapon of choice. That's what it's called now. That's my new title for it. I was going to say how to string a... Actually, you know what? It'll be both. How to string a Viper, how to string an STX Viper, and Eli's weapon of choice. Eli from superlaxbros weapon of choice. Boom. I know, it's amazing that I just thought of the... This is going to be a mid-low pocket. That's what he was asking me for. He was asking me for... Get this. He was asking me for any pocket with the word mid in it. So I could have strung him a mid-high, mid-low. He wouldn't care. It just couldn't be a high pocket or a low pocket. Because my low pockets are really low, and my high pockets have no channel at all. Now when I go down through that, and up through the 9 diamond row, pull tight, as tight as you can. Just keep tight is the name of the game when you're stringing. Just remember that. The tighter everything is, the more happy you're gonna be, because you won't be doing very much stick maintenance. It just makes your life a whole lot easier. Alright, now that's done. See, now I got a few of those. It looks a little bit awkward at first, but you know what? It doesn't matter if it looks awkward. It's just the functionality of it. So now you're gonna want to do a double up. And a double up, you want to go through the bottom of the 10 diamond rows. I'm done using the 9 diamond rows. Just remember that. I'm done using 9 diamonds for the rest of this stick, until I do the next sidewall. You can do a triple up. It depends on what type of pocket you want. If you want a really deep defined pocket, use a triple up. If you want a really shallow, if you don't want as deep of a pocket, because a triple up sometimes makes a borderline pocket, deep depth pocket. It can go either way with the ref, so I try and keep it safe and use only double ups. I use triple ups in my other head because refs in my league don't care. I mean, really, I've played with a stick that has a 5-inch bag. No joke, the bag was down to here, and the refs didn't care. It was the best game ever. Let's see if that worked. It didn't make the channel. Actually, it did. This is quickly turning into what my Brian alias looks like. Don't say ha noob. I'm probably better than you are, unless you're Paul Rabel or some other really great player. Because I will whoop your butt on just about everything I do. Because I'm a beast. I'm just kidding. Oh, and it's Black Friday day. Black Friday. where the traffic is terrible on the 5 freeway and nobody else cares where you're going. That's the best day of the world to drive on Black Friday in California. I'll show you what the pocket looks like after this. I hate my computer sometimes. It blacks out so easily. Well, I might have to go. Maybe I'll go with the triple up. You know, let's screw it. Perhaps really don't care, then I'm not gonna care. I'm just gonna go with the triple up. The triple up. The deep bag that everybody uses. That's my slogan for the triple. I bagged my friend's pocket out the other day for practice. That was pretty funny. He got so mad at me. He had OG ECM. It was freaking funny. Let me know what type of mesh you use. If you use like the Warrior Hard mesh, you can buy at Dick's. If you use Ninja mesh, String King. String King's pretty nice. I like it a lot. I've never used it, but I strung it for a friend on my 3D team. It's pretty nice. I like it a lot. I would have bought it for Eli, but you know, money's tight. I don't have deep pockets. I don't have the deepest pockets in the world. I may be a child actor. Not all actors have deep pockets. Alright, so after you do your triple up, you're going to want to do an interlock just to keep your pocket from bagging out. So in order to do an interlock, let me show you guys how to do these. So you're going to want to go in through the outside of the mesh. I mean, not the mesh. Definitely not the mesh. You can't go in through the outside of the mesh. You're going to want to go up through the bottom of the mesh and then through that loop that you made. Pull tight. It's not a very good interlock, but it works as an interlock. Then, without skipping any holes, any sidewall holes, you're going to want to go with, actually skip a few, skip one, because they're poorly placed at the bottom of the head. That's one complaint. If STX ever makes a Viper 3, add more sidewall holes everywhere. Don't just have a few, have like as many as you can get, like 18 like in a clutch, where they're all about the same size. They're all about the size of this hole right here, where they're all about that big. That's a nice sidewall hole. And don't have any of these giant gaps like this one does. I mean, I realize that you can get more in like not a Proton Power, like a K18 or a Stallion, but for everybody that doesn't want to go out and spend $100 on a lacrosse set, please just add some more sidewall holes. I mean, I guess you could always drill holes in the sidewall. That's always funny to do, because they end up with little tiny things of plastic. I tried drilling holes, but then they broke with the head. And then I took it back and said, well, I hope this has a good warranty. I mean, it's got CA channel technology and all that jazz, but really, it ain't worth it. If it's gonna break in the first game, why buy it? Alright, now after that second interlock, you're gonna want to go to the bottom hole, the very last hole, and tie it off. So that's about all for this. I'll come back to you after we're finished stringing this bag. I'll hopefully... Alright, so I think that'll be the end of this video. I'll come back to you probably with the review after this. I'll go out, play a little bit of wall ball. maybe make it through my next practice with it. I don't know. But so that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Jack from superlaxbros out.